This is a Smash Bros video, so you might want to super smash that like button, am I right guys? Got him! Hey, what's going on guys? It is Mason Adolfino. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing absolutely smash-tastic. That's not a word. I'm sorry I even said that. Today, I want to be telling you 5 characters I hope are in the new Smash Bros. Upcoming for the Nintendo Switch. It is a game that was announced in the Nintendo Direct. People are still going crazy, hyping it up, getting all excited. I don't blame them. It's a game that everybody's excited for. I'm amped up. I want to tell you all about my predictions and hopes. So, over the course of the next few months until E3, obviously, when they inevitably talk about that, I will be telling you all my anticipations for E3, Smash Bros. In general, all that good stuff. So with that said, here we go. Number 5, I want Paper Mario. I know this sounds weird, but hear me out, okay? I was talking to my friend Junior, Mr. Awesome, if you don't know who he is, link down below in the description, he's a really cool dude. We were talking about Smash Bros. And Mario, characters and palette swaps and stuff, and he brought up like Paper Mario as its own character. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, you know, that might actually be a good idea. Paper Mario is a very two-dimensional character, as anybody would know, given the name of the character himself, Paper Mario. I know typically there's 3 dimensions to Smash Bros. Characters, but look at Mr. Game & Watch. Paper Mario is the same dimension he is. I think given the story background of the Paper Mario games, he could really utilize a lot of his abilities to this game. It could be like brought over from Paper Mario to Smash Bros. You have like the shells you can throw in battle. In Paper Mario, you could use his weapons in Smash Bros. You have the hammer. The hammer is inevitable. You'd have to have the hammer. And all this stuff, you have a paint can from Paper Mario Color Splash. You have all kinds of stuff you can utilize from that franchise. And given the whole story background it has, it is a great thing to use. I would be all over that, honestly. I used to think he was unlockable in Smash Bros. Melee, and I was really disappointed to find out when he wasn't after like a year of trying to figure it out. But if he were a character in Super Smash Bros. For Switch, I think that would be really cool. Next up are the Ice Climbers. I know, if you know anything about me and my preferences for fighters in Smash Bros, I've never been the biggest fan of the Ice Climbers because they seemed very bland. They seemed like they didn't do much. They just kind of were there. And there was Nana and Popo. All they do is follow each other around with the little string that attaches them on the rebound, and once you lose one, you can't really do much fighting. It is like a bundle deal with them. I think that would be super cool because, you know, honestly, I know I said I'm not the biggest fan of those characters, but I genuinely think that they deserve to be there. I genuinely believe people want them there, and I'm not saying that just for the sake of other people. It would feel more full to me, like more of a full experience. I feel like it's kind of empty without them last time. They were in the game since Melee, so obviously they have a little bit of like background history in Smash Bros. It's not like they're developing a whole new moveset or anything for a new character because these guys have been there since almost the beginning. I think bringing them back would be a great staple for the Smash Bros. Switch game because they really deserve to be there, I feel like. Granted, I know I'm not the biggest fan, but I still have a heart for them. Sue me. Next, we're talking about Springman. Now, Springman is a character from ARMS. ARMS is a game on the Nintendo Switch. It is basically you hit, you punch, all that stuff. From the beginning, I kept saying, what if this is a Smash fighter one day? Springman is like the icon of ARMS. There's Springman and Ribbon Girl, they can be palette swaps, but their arms are super long if you've never played it. It's really cool, it's a fun game. Nintendo actually gave it to me, I have to say that. I really think it's a doable thing. Whether or not be Springman may be just another ARMS character, I don't know. Whether it's Kid Cobra, or Ninjara, or Helix. You know, I really feel like they deserve to have a spot in that game too. They're fighters already. It would be an easy moveset. They could figure something out. The final smash, they could just do the super punches after their meter fills up like they do in the original game. It could be a really cool thing. We never know. I just think they deserve to be there as well. People kind of already know who they are. If they see them, they're like, oh, that's from ARMS. Not always, but they are kind of gaining popularity over time. And I feel like they're going to do more ARMS games and everything. So to have one in Smash Bros. To kind of introduce them to the franchise, I guess, would be a good idea. Next is Captain Toad. Genuinely, Captain Toad I think would be awesome to see in Smash Bros. Because I've always thought, like Paper Mario, I thought there was a way to unlock Toad in Smash Bros. Melee. Now, keep in mind, I was young then, I didn't know any better, but I thought it was a real thing. I was disappointed, but I wanted it to happen still ever since then. So think about it, Captain Toad would be awesome. No, he cannot jump, but his recovery could be Wingo from the Captain Toad games. If you've never played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, it's a puzzle platforming game where he's basically an adventurer trying to collect power stars. I really think that game alone is enough to justify him being in Smash Bros. He cannot jump, so therefore they'd have to do something unique with his moveset. Whether he gets on a little platform and springs upward, like sometimes that happen in the Captain Toad games, or he runs up a ladder or something. I feel like, honestly, without the ability to jump, that does still not mean he cannot be in Smash. I would love it. He's been here since the Mario Galaxy days. He's known. People know who Captain Toad is almost as much as regular Toad now. And with Captain Toad coming to the Nintendo Switch with the port from the Wii U, I think now would be a great time to see that. And last but not least, I've already mentioned this to you before, but I think Crash Bandicoot would be a really cool character to see in Smash 5. I really think he deserves a spot. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is going to be jumping over to the Nintendo Switch in July, so they're already going to have Crash on the Switch. The rights may be there for Nintendo to use that now. It may be in their little idea books in their heads, we never know, but I would love to see that. He could do his spins, he could use the Aku Akus, all that stuff. I genuinely think because the game is coming to the Switch, his chances of getting a Smash are way high now. And with that said, those are 5 characters I want to see in Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what characters you want to see down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Be sure to super smash that like button, and I will talk to you next time.